guys, so today I thought I would film a video. Also, I just want to apologise if you hear any background noise. I have my window open because it's quite hot today, so I just wanted to open my window for some fresh air. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about like my running, my working out, that kind of thing. I have had some questions about running and some tips and advice for that, and also how I keep motivated and how I carry on going. Do you know what I mean? So before we get started, I just want you to ask you guys to like this video and comment down below what you want to see more of, and also subscribe if you aren't already. Anyway, so let's get on to basically the running side of things. So I actually don't run, but I jog. So we do me and my parents do a 3 kilometre jog. Now I read up on this and it says that if you're looking to lose weight, jogging is so much better than running. Like, you should still be able to, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started jogging, I was out of breath by the second like turn, and it was quite funny. But yeah, when you jog, you're supposed to still be able to talk to another person if you're running with another person, or you should still be able to talk, basically, with a little like but be able to talk. So that's what jogging is all about. Running is obviously speed. I just want to add that I can now run the whole way around. At the start I couldn't, and I don't think, I mean, some people might push themselves so much, but I genuinely was stopping. And the 4th week I was running, my mum goes like, come on, you can do this, you can run the whole way around. And I did it. And I might even start running a bit longer distances because I feel like I can do it. Today we're going out for a run in the evening, but yeah, I find running in the evenings easier for me than in the mornings, which is weird because my parents find it easier in the mornings than the evenings. But that's personal preference as well. I also want to add about the running / jogging, whatever you want to start, if you want to start. I hated it. I absolutely despised it, and I know loads of people say this, but I'm being honest with you guys, like, I'm being serious. I hated it so much. Like, my parents were like, oh, come on, and I was doing the bike instead, like the stationary bike, instead of going out to run, and because I was like, nah, I ain't going out there, I don't like running. I hated running. My dad was like, come on, just go running with us once, and I was like, okay, fine. So I did. I was out of breath, I couldn't do it, but I kept going. Like, there were times where I stopped like 4 times, or 5 even, during that whole run. Then the next day I was like, okay, I'll go again, and I went again. And I told myself from the beginning, from the first day, I'm going to run the whole thing from one end to the other. And I did it. From day one, I always ran that whole thing. So the fact that I could tell myself, and I did that, was really good. So that I was like, okay, I'm going to carry that on. But I would still stop around the other places. However, every week I did it, I was telling myself, you can do this and you can run a bit longer, you can run a bit longer, you can run a bit longer, until now that I can run the whole thing round is actually, I'm really proud of myself. And one thing I want to say, I actually enjoy it. I would never think those words would come out of my mouth, that I actually enjoy running or jogging or whatever. I would never think I would enjoy it, but I do, weirdly enough. I do actually enjoy it. I just want to say that some days are still harder than others. Like, some days my leg muscles hurt more than others, but I still manage to run the whole way round. Some days I'm more tired than others. Some days we get up in the morning, early in the morning, so I'm more tired. Some days we go in the evening. I'm just, you know, it depends. I still have those hard days where I can't be bothered to do it, but I still do it, and I still go run around. And I feel amazing afterwards. Like, I feel so good after the run. I'm like, oh my god, I just ran that whole way round. And before I couldn't. But now I can actually have a proper conversation with my parents. Obviously I'm still like, yeah, so, you know, kind of breathing. But I'm definitely so much better than I was at the start. And I wasn't expecting that at all. And with the thing that when I started, like, during the 4th week, this is my 5th week, I think, so I only started running the whole thing around last week. the whole 4 days we run, because we run Tuesday to Friday. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, we run the whole way. I run the whole way around now, and since then, when I ran it round the first time, I was like so shocked but so proud of myself that I could do it, and that's what's pushing me forward to do it even more, because I know I can do that, and I can push myself to do other things as well. Because for the first week when I was doing it, it was so hard for me, like it was so difficult, but now I can do it, and it's just making me like think, well, if I can do that, I can do pretty much anything. Not anything, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's that, and yeah, if you want to get into weight loss, that kind of thing, I would suggest jogging rather than running, because I don't know, I've read it somewhere. I might put a link down below if I find where I read it on, but jogging is better for weight loss than running. I suggest jogging at one pace and getting it all done with, and it's really good and I really enjoy it. Now, advice. I don't know how to give advice about this kind of thing, but because this is only going to be my 5th week jogging, sometimes I ran with headphones in with music, and my mum did that as well when she ran by herself and stuff. And if you do run by yourself, I would suggest music, because I feel like that keeps you motivated. My mum listens to like motivational things when she's running. I listen to music, but like upbeat music, to keep me going and to keep a pretty much steady pace all the way. So if you're running alone, I would suggest music, because I feel like that keeps you going. But if you have someone, get someone to run with you, who also wants to maybe lose weight or just do it for fitness, which is also a really good idea. And I feel like having someone there, because I know my parents pushed me a lot when we were running, like they're like, yeah, you can do this. It's always good to have that someone there to push you and tell you that you can do it, because you can, as long as you tell yourself you can, because you can. But yeah, so I feel like just have either a person there, or have some motivational person speaking to you through your headphones, or listening to upbeat music that keeps you going. I feel like that's all very good ideas. One important thing I feel like with jogging is keeping to one pace. I said it earlier, but keeping to one pace and not speeding up, or like slow down if you're feeling really tired, but don't start walking. I feel like as soon as you start walking, like I did that, don't, like I did that at the start, so don't worry. But like now, I usually keep to one pace. I run with my mum. My dad runs, he has longer legs, so he runs the same pace as us, but he's further away from us. But I run with my mum because we're pretty much the same height, and we go at the same pace the whole way around, and that's what keeps me being able to go further. Because before, when I was running, I used to run quicker, then slow down, then quicker, then slow down, then quicker, and then slow down, and that would just tire me out more. So I wasn't able to run to my house, but now I can run the whole thing round, and that's because I stay to one pace, which I feel like is a really good thing to do. So if you want to, like, I feel like that's a big tip. If you want to start jogging or running or whatever, try and keep to one pace, just so you know, it is easier if you keep to one pace rather than speeding up and slowing down, I would say. Now, I feel like that's enough about running and jogging. If you want any more tips, let me know. I might think of some more, because at the moment I can't think of any at the top of my head, because I never thought I would be talking about tips for running, because I never thought I would start running. But let's go on to my like working out and weight loss journey kind of thing, and motivation. Now, I have had like 2 or 3 people, 4 people ask me, how do you get the motivation? Now, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was younger, I had no motivation at all. Do you know what, I had a dietitian. I went to a dietitian when I was younger, lost how many kilograms, I don't know, 4, because that's how much I needed to lose. But then I was like, oh, I want to lose more, but like I'm not motivated. And I couldn't be asked, and like I was still not loving myself, and like not, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was weird. It was just a weird time for me. But yeah, I would say, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know where this motivation came from at all, because like I started these working out in January, but properly like working out every day, getting into it properly, was since March. So like since we locked down basically. I came back home, and I don't know, I wish I could tell you where this motivation came from, but I really don't know. Like, it just came out of nowhere and I was like, yes, I want to get on it. I want to get fit. I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to be healthy, which is a big thing. I feel like loads of people, like, obviously I want to look good as well, and I feel like the more I'm losing, although I'm still not like this small whatever, and I never want to be that small, but like I feel better about myself every single day. Even if like I feel more confident every single day, I feel like I am proud of myself and I'm proud to be in this body that I am, and I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, whoa, I'm actually quite, you know, I have quite a nice shape. I'm blessed with the shape. I'm blessed to be able to, like, you know, eat, have this kind of lifestyle that I can lead. My parents understand me and they are working with me as well, so it's like I feel like the motivation comes from my parents as well and from my friends, which is really important because my friends always are pushing me forward. I'm pushing my friends forward, and I feel like motivation from every angle is really good. Like, just pushing your friends forward, telling them how well they're doing is really nice to hear, especially if they're working a lot on their body, and even if there's minimal change, it's really nice to like tell them you're doing so well done, like you're working out, wow, like that's amazing. They don't have to be working out every single day, but let's say 3 times a week, which is a really good amount. If they're working that much. Add a little thing. I'm editing this video now, and I don't know if I say this, but I am lucky enough to have friends who do say that a lot to me, that they're proud of me and that they can see change in that. But I am lucky enough to have friends like that, so I'm very happy, and thank you to all my friends that do support me in this journey. You should always, like, if you have a friend who's doing that, you should be like, yeah, you're doing so well, because I feel like that will bring them up, and that will be like, oh, my friends can see that I'm doing well, I'm gonna carry on doing it. I feel like that was a massive thing for me, that my friends were like, you're doing so well done. My parents were like, yeah, you're doing so well done. Like, friends that I haven't seen in so long are going like, yeah, you're doing so well done. And that's what's keeping me moving forward. Like, and physical changes on myself. Like, at the start I was like, no, I can't see a difference. Now I'm actually starting to see a difference. I don't know if you want to, but like, if you watch old videos of me like 3-4 months ago, I don't know if you realise, but if I'm like sitting like this, I can see this. I don't know if you'll see this, but like my double chin is even like, it's still there, like, don't get me wrong, but it's getting smaller. I feel like my face is getting smaller. There's a picture up on my fitness Instagram that I'll link down below, like my fitness Instagram, or I'll put it up here. You guys can go follow it. But basically it's a picture of me from October 2019, and there's a picture recently, like a couple of weeks ago, of my face now, and it's like, whoa. When I looked at that picture I was like, wow, I can't believe that that's how much I've changed, because I never personally saw a difference, but now I'm actually starting to see it. And also I would suggest, if you're trying to lose weight, do it in a healthy way first of all, but also I have a skirt that I used to wear all the time. It's a jeans skirt and it's a button up, and I used to love it, but it's too small for me now. However, I tried it on 2 weeks ago. Also, there's going to be a new video coming up. I did the Chloe Ting 2-week shred challenge, and honestly I had some good results from that, and I'm going to carry on with different challenges she does, because those results were really amazing for me, so I'm really happy with that. But yeah, I tried on that skirt 2 weeks ago, and it the third button wouldn't do up, and I tried it on 2 weeks later, so today, and it did up, and I was like, oh my god, like that's how I can see the change as well, by trying on clothes. So I would say, if you have like a pair of jeans, or if you have a skirt, a button-up skirt, or if you have something that thingy, check yourself with that instead of like a tape measure or something, because don't check it every day, check it every couple of weeks, because I feel like it's good motivation, because when you finally like realise it yourself, that's what motivates you to move forward as well. So motivation, yeah, that's very big as well. Also, another thing, when you, like, I've had days, not even like one day, I've had like 1 week where I was like, I don't want to do this, I feel demotivated, I don't want to do this. I kept doing it, but I was like being really sluggish, and like I was doing the workouts and I was sweating, but I was like and there were weeks like that, and well, there was one week during these, like, it happens more often to some other people, and there have been days where I was like, I can't be asked to do this, but then I remember why I started. This is for my health and my well-being. This is for me, and this is something important to me and something that I want to carry on doing, and I want to finally go out there and be able to wear things that I want to wear, because I think that I can't wear that because of the way I look, which is ridiculous, I know, but loads of different people have different like how your mind works and stuff, and honestly I just want to feel good in everything I wear, and also feel good in myself, and also be healthy, which is so important. So I'm doing this. This is a very important point that I'm going to make here. This is not a diet, or obviously I'm losing weight, but this is not a diet. This is definitely not a diet. It's a healthy lifestyle. And the difference between a healthy lifestyle and a diet is the fact that a diet, you usually lose weight and then put it on like months later. Maybe not the same. That's what happened to me. I was on a diet years ago, and I put more than I lost. Like, I put way more than I weighed before I even started that first diet. So for me, it's very important to start a healthy lifestyle and to carry it on. Now, this is going to be really hard when I go to uni, I'm not going to be honest with you, but I'm going to try my best. Like, what I do now is I count my calories, which is, I think, a very important thing. So if you want to lose weight, but you're, like, the thing with me is, if you're going to lose weight, don't do a diet and then stop. Do it as a healthy lifestyle, and still allow yourself foods that you think are naughty and might make you feel guilty. You shouldn't feel guilty for those things. You should still be able to eat them. I had chips like a couple of weeks back, like a bowl of chips. I just counted how many I can have and how many calories are in them, but I still had them. I can have ice cream if I want. I just have to count how many calories are in the ice cream and stuff, which is honestly not that hard. Just Google it, easy. Or I was at my friend's house yesterday, I had some drinks. Count the calories, it's fine. Honestly, you can have whatever you want as long as you have it in, not limitations, but like in normal portion sizes. So don't overeat yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. With this healthy lifestyle, it's not about cutting out foods. It's about still having them, but in smaller portions, which is basically what I'm trying to say. Have the food you love, just not in massive portions, or in, like, just have them in smaller portions. Allow yourself a McDonald's once in a while. Just be careful about how much you eat it. When I used to go out and go to McDonald's after the night out, I would get myself 2 cheeseburgers, chips and a wrap. Why? I don't know. Because I was drunk and hungry, but we don't talk about that. But now I'm thinking, my stomach shrank. Like, I'm full after one bowl of some, like, soup or something, which usually I would want more, but now I'm full, so my stomach shrank. So now if I do go to McDonald's, I'll probably have chips and a cheeseburger, and that's it. Like, obviously it's still not healthy, but this is what I'm talking about. It's a lifestyle, it's not a diet. Don't cancel foods out just because you want to lose weight. That's not what it's about. And also, if I do have something naughty, I can just work out the next day or work out the day before. And if I know I'm going to have something naughty, eat a bit less, drink a bit less. Do you know what I mean? Just work things out that way. And I just want to add, remember, results don't come the next day. It's all about consistency. It's all about working to your goal. Some people, it takes 3 months for their goal. Some people, it takes a year for their goal. I mean, I'm 6 months into working out. Well, at the beginning I only was working out 3 days a week, which for the start is actually really good. And I was losing some weight, but I wasn't that motivated as I was in March, as I started to get much. So now I'm losing a lot more, and although from 6 months I lost 8 kilograms, which for some might be a lot, which for others might be not. I'm gonna translate it into stone, because some people, yeah, it's like a stone and 3-4 pounds, something like that. So for me that's a lot, and that's a big achievement for me, and I'm very proud of myself. For others, they might lose 2 stone by now, 3 stone by now, but for me, that's my achievement, and I'm hoping that by the end of the year I will lose another stone or a bit over. Like I'm happy at how slow this is going as well, because I can carry on this lifestyle after. Like I feel like people who lose straight away everything, they usually don't carry on that lifestyle. That's where the problem lies, and they gain back the weight. Whilst I'm trying to keep it a lifestyle, so me losing slowly is motivating me more to carry on, to then, you know, keep that lifestyle that I started. But yeah, remember, consistency is key, and you won't get results the next day. It's just how it is, unfortunately. I wish you could, but you can't. So yeah, I would say that's very important. And yeah, I think I said everything I wanted to say. I have my notes here of what everything I wanted to say in this video. I feel like I did. I'm sorry if this video is going to be long. I don't know how long I've been recording for. 24 minutes. Wow. I'll probably cut it down a little bit when I'm and ahhing. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope it did motivate you maybe a little bit. I'm sorry that I'm makeupless, and I'm sorry I'm not looking the greatest, but that's how I am today. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, as I said, and comment down below whatever else you want to see. I have some videos lined up for you guys. Like I have this video, obviously I have two to edit. I have a couple of other videos that I want to film. So I feel like you guys are up for a treat. So yeah, keep watching and like and subscribe please.